Hello and welcome back to our webcast series. My name is Robert Cooper and I am presenting today's program on hoaxes as an extension to my previous webcast on internet scams. So what's the difference between scams and hoaxes? I think I have some comparisons or analogies that help explain the difference between the two. Let's look at this slide. You see over here and over here, scams and hoax. I like to think that scams are bullseye targeting, whereas hoaxes are fishnet targeting. With scams, they usually have a very specific target, a hit or miss approach, whereas hoaxes are a much broader audience, and it's like fishing. With scams, it usually ends in financial loss to an individual, and there's banks and businesses involved, and they fear people into reacting, such as viruses, or maybe their intent is to steal identities or data and other information. Let me show you some examples. One example is the internet or email tax. And this is an email that spreads the rumor about potential new taxes on internet or email. And a lot of deaf and hard of hearing people think that if they use their video phones that this could potentially be taxed. Unfortunately, the perpetrator who started this whole thing basically just did it to put malware in people's software or in people's emails, and that is how they collect email addresses and other data. Another one is Save Social Security, and this is an email that was spread, or a rumor that talked about the possibility of people losing Social Security benefits, such as those on SSI or SSDI. It caused customers to react and click on a form to sign up and ask for more personal information after that. And that was very similar to the IRS emails. There was another one with Microsoft surveys. You fill out the survey and you get $50 in exchange or in return. And this is another example of a hoax. There was no intent to give anyone any $50, and it just basically tracked people's data and contact history. The next example was virus alerts, warning people that they should be cautious of viruses. Well, the ironic thing is that warning actually had a virus embedded on it itself. So how do we protect ourselves? With some quick tips. Well, avoid quick reaction. Avoid the natural desire to react. And just whatever the normal thing is, if people are sending emails, consider what is normal and stay alert. Be aware of what you should be expecting. Be very attentive, especially if there's an email asking you to rush. Be very cautious of those. Stop the chain. Don't forward emails just because people ask you to forward them. Another thing is check the email address, and if it's correct, sometimes it's not, but if it is correct, don't respond by hitting reply. Send another email, a completely separate email, to the same person and check to see or verify if the information is accurate or if they did in fact send an email to you. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to contact us at Project Endeavor or contact our contact center. Thank you and adios.